Alright, so just got off of work, got a phone call for another swarm. There's been a bunch of swarms this year, so that's a good thing. This one is apparently a whole new kind of treasure. It's in front of a store called Treasures. I have not had time to make my afternoon cup of joe yet though, so I'm going to swing through McDonald's and see if I can get that little treasure of my own. So let's get our beekeeping game on. See, they are kind of forming back up here. I just dropped them into the box. Realized it wasn't recording when I did that up close. Sorry about that. But here we go. You can see
You're pretty well safe now.
the queen's already in there. They're heading in. I'll let them gather up here again, and I'll give them another shake or two. This is we got a swarm off the tree right next to here last year, so there's a wild hive or two close by somewhere.
Marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, Lord, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in.
And like I said, it's a whole different kind of treasure. In front of Treasures, you can see there's still a few bees cruising around there, but they ought to dissipate with the rain that's coming in. 'Tis the season to get swarms. Fa la 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 la. Alright, so this one, I'm actually going to try to get him just to walk out onto the frame here. I've got some frame of some old comb. I went on ahead and suited up. I've been wrangling bees all afternoon. It's been a long day between work and bee wrangling, but it is that season. And they are kind of filling out this frame pretty good, so kind of what I'm after here. Starting to get dark, so I'm kind of in a little bit of a hurry here. And of course it's windy, which doesn't always help. really don't have to have the suit on. I mean, these are gentle, but like I said, it's windy. Sometimes they get testy. And I just don't feel like getting stung today. I'm not sure if I'm going to see the queen in here or not, but obviously if I do, I would be more than happy. But we know she's here because that's why the swarm ball is here. And see, they'll just march right down there. I'll take the camera up there with me this next one. Let's see if I can do this and not fall over like the expert faller that I am. Way, kind of what you do is you just like it sounds. Oops. You just kind of hold it, and you'll see they pretty immediately take to it. Kind of get that little marching coming down that. When the bees go marching in, when the bees come marching in, I don't know the rest of the words, so I make them up and sing. And they're kind of feeling it. I'm gonna see if I can get this camera situated so that I can not burn my hand up here. It's getting tight. Alrighty. Realistically, in fact, that branch is kind of breaking anyway. You know what? I think these girls are going to come off of there. You can see where that branch is breaking up at the top. Yeah, see. Ooh, don't blow, wind, don't blow. Got bees with pollen on them. It's a pretty fair number of bees in here, though. I'm gonna get a couple frames of these girls in the box, and then I'm gonna try to clip that branch and see if I can't try to expedite matters before nighttime falls. I know some folks say nighttime is the right time to hunt rooster, but I would much rather do this in the day. And there goes my phone. Little did you know, you get complimentary tree trimming. Assuming the limbs I need to trim. This tree apparently is going to go away anyway. Joke in your eye. I think. If I can do this. Here's what we're going to try to do. Get all this junk out of the way. We're going to hope for the best here. there's a piece of bee. Man. Here's the bulk of it where you're certainly going to hope the queen is in here. Alright, here's these. You see I got most of those off. Kind of those down in there. The unfortunate bit of the limb of bees that fell. Let's see if I can gather some of these girls up. I'm actually trying to do. And I'm going to see if I can get them to march. There they go. They're marching in. Good thing. That's totally didn't like dropping those. You'll see when I drop those bees in there, they're supposed to be pretty heavy right there. I'm afraid to slip the frame down in there. And then, obviously I've got some stragglers up here. Got to get my, or their clippers rather, off of there. You can see queen's in the box, I would assume, because they're fanning and they are marching, so that's a good thing. I am gonna, when I get this thing home, like usual, I'll close it off and fill this thing up with some sugar water. Kind of out in the woodsy part of their yard here. Bees come marching in. There's a lot of bees right there now. That's a good swarm.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. When the sun began to shine, and when the sun began to shine, oh Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh Lord, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. When the saints go marching in.
Most of them there. Alright, and here we are at the house. I had to leave some of these frames out on a little sketchy about moving them. I wanted to be home before dark. You see they're seriously clustered up right here. So I'm going to see if they won't help me out and rearrange themselves a little bit. I guess if I go, I really need to get one more frame in here. See, this is a little tight. I don't want to squish bees, but you can look. There's 1 or 2 bees on there now. I may, you know what? Let me try this. They're not terribly oriented yet. Let's see if I can kind of rearrange them a little. Shouldn't be coming down in the middle like this, but man, I'll just fix it to get the best thing. All right. Those are in there. This thing over a little bit. Bees have space. I'm a handy dandy blocker offer. This is my try to keep Queenie inside. And I texted Jerica while I was gone. I said, yo kid, mix me up some sugar water. The advantage of having the Cool Kid Club, I got a cool one. And she did that for me. I like to give them some sugar water in this feeder because I want them to like the house around here. I don't really want them to relocate anywhere else. Spilled a little bit, but grand scheme of things, that's no big deal. Well, that might be. They are good cleaner uppers now. So we shall hope for the best. Anyway, long day of bee wrangling. Good swarm. I'll have to do a cutout this weekend on a lady's house. I did just see an ant make its way into there. Absolutely not allowed. Reminds me to renew my grease on the poles there. Keep the ants out. Anyway, like I was saying, that'll be cut out Saturday. It may be pretty in-depth. We'll just have to wait and see. Any questions, any comments, anything? Drop a comment below. Hit like, hit subscribe. We do appreciate it. Y'all take care.